Good morning. Topic up here for today. It froze up again. I don't know what's up with that. Hey, good morning, still anybody? How are you? The thing froze up again, and I thought I was waiting on the countdown, and I quit counting down. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Ah, device no longer protected. I don't care about that. Let's just open this up here. I don't want to pick up where you left off. People getting timer. No, I don't care about that. Why is it in this configuration is what we care about. Edit document, there we go. Alrighty then, we'll save that for later. How are you today, man? I'm just getting going. I didn't know if I was going live or not today, to be honest with you. And then naturally, my little buddy woke me up at 4:30 and wanted to go out. I woke up and was sitting there and thought, well, shit, I'm kind of awake. I might as well just go ahead and, stay up there. I reckon. So here I am. I was just reading. Actually, kind of goes along with my topic for today. This is a quote from Gore Vidal. Today's public figures can no longer write their own speeches or books, and there's some evidence that they can't read them either. Listen to the jokes online, cool. Yeah, I get this paper from my family's hometown in Kentucky, and this is a section called "Speak Your Piece." And literally, people can call or write in and say whatever they want, and they publish it as long as it's not, full of profane words or nothing like that. And I get the paper every week just to read that. It's hilarious, actually. And I was going through it to see if there were any jewels today, because there's some really good ones in there that you just laugh and think, really. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hi, Jody. I don't know what that says. Something. It's kind of not English, it looks like. See if it offers me a translation. No, I'm kidding. Good morning, Jody. I think I know what it says. It's something about the link, maybe. Here you go, honey. Is this what you wanted? Because you can't really read what you wrote. But I started going through the tutorials on my new appraisal software. Ooh, doggies, I got a learning curve coming for the next couple weeks. I can't quite do appraisals yet. I got to get my errors and emissions insurance. It's a Oh, you're kidding me. Not a toothache. Those are horrible, Jody. I'm sorry. You get some Oragel. You know what'd be nice if they would sell the stuff that the dentist gives you to put on your gums before he gives you the shot. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. I tried to snag a little round thing of that at the dentist one day. He wasn't having it. Or the little nurse lady wasn't having it. It didn't have much in it. It only had like maybe that much in the bottom. And I was like, man, you'll let me have that for when I get a toothache. Oh, I can't do that. Well, you can, but you don't want to. That's the difference. Well, I'll get in trouble. I said, not if nobody knows you won't. But she was a good employee. She wouldn't let me have it. And I should have told her boss that too. Hey, by the way, you got a good employee here. I tried to get her to give me some of that numbing stuff and she wouldn't do it. But then I would have been telling on myself, wouldn't I want to hear everyone's opinion on are people getting dumber. I have my opinions on this. I want to hear everybody else's opinion. I forgot I'm smoking. I better turn that off. I know some people, especially if you're a former smoker, first thing in the morning, you don't want to see someone having a cigarette. Because you can't lie, you still think about it every single day once you quit smoking. An uncle that quit for 30 years, and he said every morning when he gets his cup of coffee, he thinks about having a cigarette. That, my friend, is a strong addiction, or a very addictive drug, I should say. My buddy come over and dropped off part of, not the whole thing, but part of that half of beef. Did they really? My mom will call him and get him to do that all the time. And sometimes I said, Mom, they're a business and they wouldn't mind maybe getting a office visit to make a little money for calling you in a prescription for antibiotics. I mean, I can see, every now and then or once or twice and then go in and see them when you're sick and then do it again. But it's her thing, not mine. What happened to my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see here. I create a banner. There we go. Let's see. Delete that one. Delete this one. And delete the one about Curtis. Now create a banner. Oh, there it is. Hey, John. Good morning, buddy. How are you today? Mark, good morning. You fishing today? Heck yeah, dude. No video or phone call, text only. That's cool. Doctor by text. The fact that you can get your prescription that way, you still, if you're sick and you don't know what's wrong, you still need to go to the doctor. But that's something else we can talk about. What does a family doctor do these days besides refer you to someone else when you go in? You know what I mean? You go in there and you're like, I know that my ear hurts real bad or whatever. Well, we better send you to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. I'm like, well, can't you look at it and give me some medicine for it? Mean old Mark. Oh Lord, Mark's good people. He's not mean. He just sometimes can be a grouch like me if he wants to be. We all have that in us. I'm trying not to be a grouch today. I forget what. I went to the VA yesterday and turned the income stuff in and realized my ID card was expired, so they took my picture they'll send me another ID, they said. Everyone besides Jody is older than me in here. Is that what you mean? I'm 61, so I guess that probably makes me the oldest person in here, doesn't it? God, that's even weird to say. I'm 61. Stillion's 50. Mark's 55. And it's not polite to ask Jody her age. How old are you, John? You're in your 50s, aren't you? Jody's 51. So Stillion is younger than Jody. Oh, I don't know about John being handsome. I would use the term unique. He's unique looking. Oh, God, man. You're 59? Okay. It's really hard to get motivated to go back to doing appraisals, but it's better than going out and finding some kind of real job. You know what I mean? It's a real job. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if you know what I mean. Oh, wait, I still had my cam thing off, didn't I? There we go. I'm back at it. I don't know what the weather's supposed to do today. I need to go look, actually. This mean old man needs coffee. See what the weather guy says. Here's a thing on my PC that has weather. Let's see what it does. Expect 4 rainy days ahead starting tomorrow. See the full forecast. That's what I'm going to see is the full forecast. Let's see today. Really, 55 and 71. Well, what's it? The temperature ain't no 55 right now, is it? Oh, 43. That ain't bad. Hell, I might go fishing, Mark. Let's see here. So today it says it's going to be 71 by 5 p.m. I am going fishing today, I think. I don't have no bait, but I'll figure something out. I have no money to go buy no bait today, so we'll have to figure something out either that I can do. I don't know yet. I have to think about that then. See, it says 54 degrees by 11. I can dig that with a 0% chance of rain. That's a 0%. I like that percentage. Add MSN weather to your no. I'll pass. MSN. No, I don't even know what you are. I don't like you. Current hourly details, map, monthly trends. No precipitation in the last 2 hours. There will be mostly sunny skies and the high will be 71. Man, I gotta go fishing today. That's just I mean, how can you not? Oh, that's in that one freaking browser thing. I don't use that browser. Okay. It's only 48 here this morning. What did I just say it was? 43. Heck, I'm only 5 degrees less than you are, John. That's cool. Jody, I'll give you a hint on the crappie. Remember when you threw your net in under that bridge that time and it come up with a bunch of crappie in it? That might be a good place to start. And then just get you a bobber. I use slide bobber, and some minnows, eagle claw number 4 or whatever, and you put the minnow on the hook, you cast it out there with the bobber, and the crappie eats the minnow, and the bobber goes down, and you yank real quick, and you bring the fish in. That's all there is to it. Going to Donkey Land this afternoon. That's cool. That's not cool, but yeah, it is. That's cold. 43 is chilly, I won't lie, especially in the summertime. But for right now, coming out of winter here, 43 is like, oh yeah, I could probably wear some shorts. But I won't. Well, if it's going to be 70 something, I could probably wear some shorts. I could always go catfishing, I guess. Uh, no, got to have money to get into the fishing place. That's right. To get into the state park. I ain't got my pass yet. Well, that's out the question. I guess it's bluegill fishing or nothing. Maybe some jigs and go crappie fishing. But there are crappie there. I know this for a fact, Jack. No, Jody, I'm thinking you brought a net full of crappie up one time. I could be wrong. It was under a bridge or around a bridge or something. I don't know. Anybody else remember that? But anyway, bridges and piers and things like that's where you'll find them at. Governor, you got to be, come on, man. The headline: Governor threatens legal action after NCAA men's tournament snubs West Virginia. What are you going to do? Sue them because they didn't pick your team? Go play in NIT and shut up. Hmm. Looking for some interesting headlines is all. Nope, don't see anything. Trump stripping Hunter and Ashley Biden of Secret Service detail. Well, hell yeah. Hunter Biden got a Secret Service for. Okay, we'll see what you do. Your lights bring them in. You fish within the perimeters of your lights with a minnow and a bobber, and you cast out however deep they are, and bam. Conditions got bad, bounce at an hour or two. Yeah. Sometimes it's just not the time, right? And that's what I mean. We're really blessed with that pond I get to fish because it pretty much it'll block the wind in any direction because of the tall trees around it, the woods around it, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go fishing today. I just don't know for what yet. She took a crappie and a fire ring. I'm going to have to explain that one to me, Jody. What'd you do? She took a crappie and a fire ring. What's a fire ring? Like a campground fire ring or something? Hey, Mark. All right, how's the coffee? Oh, she took a dump in a fire ring. Okay. I don't really, I suppose, yeah, if there ain't nobody around, that's all right. Just take your little stick and cover it up with the ashes or something. The best I ever seen in the smartest was J Dog's brother. It was wintertime. They were fishing on the Licking and he had to take a dump. And they pulled into the boat ramp. He ran up the hill and jumped inside the dumpster. Genius. Jumped in the dumpster, took a dump, and climbed back out. I'm sorry, but I would have never thought of it, but it was a good idea. I don't know where to find them during the day, but I do have good news. Finally have a ramp I can use open now, but it closes at 8 p.m. I don't know about that. Jody, believe me, I understand. I always used to carry a roll of toilet paper in my little S10 truck I had when I was having my colon issues. Exactly. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And back then, I'd run off in the woods on the side of the road, cornfield. It didn't matter. Just hope the corn was taller than me. Fishing wouldn't be the responsible thing to do today, but it'd be the right thing to do. In my opinion, anyway, it'd be the right thing to do. Let's see what we got here. See, I got some little finding out what color they want is the key. I got some of the little Mr. Twister jobbies, okay, and some heads for them, but finding out what color they want is the ticket. That'll do. I'm with you 100%. Like I said, I would have went back and covered it up the next time I came. I'd have brought a little shovel with me or something. Yeah, the wipes is a good idea. I never thought about that, and I never do. But after taking care of Dad and everything, them wipes are the ticket, man. She put poop in a burning ring of fire. But yeah, them wipes are the ticket, man. Yeah, good idea. I got a pack too. Come think of it, I need to throw them in my truck. Oh, you're kidding me. It was during the day. Here's a hint. Keep 4 or 5 of them, 3 or 4 of them little plastic bags like you get at the gas station or whatever. And when that happens in an emergency, you can use the bag and poop in it, like hide behind the wall going in the bathroom or whatever. AI Jody's home coming soon. If I knew how to do that, we would do it. Took a poop in a burning ring of fire would be a good start. Dookie and Dash, baby. Heck yeah. D&D. Oh, that's priceless. Well, I guess we see if anybody got killed in my home in town yesterday. The natives are getting restless. Man who smoked marijuana before fatal Henry County crash sentenced. Well, that sucks. I wonder if he told them that he done it. Because if it just come back on a blood test or something, I'd have to dispute get me a good crooked lawyer and fight that one. Mike Epps' weed bobblehead is coming to stores. Mike Epps, the comedian guy from played Fridays and stuff, he's from here, around here somewhere. Indiana commissioners to hear testimony on bobcat trapping rules. I did not know we had bobcats. I have to look into that. Interesting. Well, there's a picture of a salamander lizard. I haven't seen one of them since I was a kid, man. Huh. Interesting. I haven't seen one of them. Well, I guess I'm not out in the woods where there's water and stuff anymore. Dookie and Dash made me laugh. A trans dude vandalized a Tesla dealer last night. They arrested him, called him a girl, and no feds called. I wonder why they didn't call the feds. I would have. That's considered domestic terrorism now, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. That's why. Sanctuary City. Question: which jail cells? Which jail side does he go in? The girls or the guys? Very important question. Morning, Uncle Lou. And I bet he went in the girls' side, which means he's in like Flynn till trial. Because they some girls been in there for a long time wanting them some man. You guys thinking about your answers for the Are People Getting Stupider portion of the show today? Stupider or dumber or dumber. Huh. Come on. Well, I got my brackets. I didn't fill them out though. When's the tournament start? I haven't paid enough attention to college basketball to really know how to fill them out, so it's going to be a pure guess. Yep, probably going to be slow for me too. But if the sun's shining, it's going to be that warm. I got to go somewhere. I'm trying to think where I could go catfishing. I wouldn't have to pay to get in. As far as like the state park or the reservoir out there, you got to have a bank permit. Hey, Stonefly, good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. I think it's $3 a day or something. And it's like, oh, man. And then I just have to make up some carp bait for there because that's all you're going to catch. But I do have the stuff to mix up carp bait, so we may do that. The more I think about it, we may just do that. Hmm. I think I'll think up a topic for tomorrow that might be kind of controversial. Hmm. Fired as a coach right in the middle of the season. That sucks. So he goes to school board and criticizes Couple school board members reports about gym time between volleyball and basketball. So he criticized them and they fire him. That's just wrong. Hey Rustic, how you doing, buddy? You don't come up? I sent you the link, man. Hold on. Now, school boards just aren't used to people coming in and standing up to them, and and it's happening a lot now, and they don't know how to handle it. Oh yeah, yeah. Yellow perch, heck yeah, man. Those would be nice. I'd love to have some perch. I don't know where that is, but I seen a video somewhere they were catching these huge perch. I mean, they were like that long, and fat. I'm like, man, you kidding me? You could make some fillets out of those bad boys. It would work for me. Yeah, we just got little ones around here. We're not fishing for them. I caught one over at Blue River last year, and I don't know, he was about that big probably. And good morning, D. How are you? I reeled him in, and some kids that stand there are kid. He was probably in his mid-20s or something. But I took him off, and I said, "Man, that's a pretty nice perch." He's like, "Man, that's a nice one. Can I take a picture?" I'm like, "Sure, man, Aaron." And I threw him back. He said, "You ain't going to keep that?" No, I wasn't planning on catching it, let alone keeping it. But it would take 5 or 6 of them just to make a meal for me. And I think I had a night crawler out on the bottom catfishing when I caught that actually. I was catching 10 of them in Chicago area also. There he is. Sorry, Rustic. I don't know why my darn dinger doesn't go off. I got it set to ding, man.
Morning, Buggy. Morning, D.
Morning.
Morning,
Where's
everybody.
my settings at? It's set to notify me when somebody comes in.
Yeah, I told you, Jody. Wait till you heal up. Morning, everybody.
Camera, audio, virtual background, recording, hotkeys, layout. There we
Jody,
go.
hey,
Yes.
morning, Uncle Lou. Jody, I wound up. Final count was 75.
Play sound when guests enter. There we go. And hit it again. I'm gonna have to probably cancel my StreamYard. Then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Even though I got it for $26 a month, which is pretty decent, but I don't know. I can't. Not until I start working regular again. I don't think. And if
Yeah,
that's the case, it definitely regulate me to just Monday and Fridays, 4 hours at a time. I think that'd be 8 hours, 8 and 8, 16. That'd get me 3 weeks.
hush it, Uncle Lou, hush.
And a hundred perfect size thrown back. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, braggart.
I threw back quite a few of them, but I wasn't after the small ones. I was after the big skipjack.
Oh, I thought they were talking about perch. You know, Stonefly, I know she just said earlier she got some antibiotics called in. I don't think she actually went to the doctor.
No, but I've seen how they get them. When the tide rolls out, they got these right things they hit, pull it, slop over, and they find them.
Really? What are they?
Bloodworms.
Never heard of it. Oh, it must be talking about skipjacks. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
$5 for the big ones and $3 for the small ones. Money in the pocket. Heck yeah. That's tax-free money right there.
The spot I was fishing in, they were the bigger ones was moving in and into that one spot. But water came so fast it run me off that point.
No kidding.
Yeah, it started coming up quick because they opened up 3 more gates.
Yeah.
And that water was coming up so quick. I was like, I ain't got nowhere else to run except for leave. So I had to get
Yep.
off because it was coming over. And I was like, I'm out of here.
Bronchitis or pneumonia.
But I went up to the top and I parked and I walked to the edge and I looked down. We walked down the stairs. There was about 10, 12 people down there fishing. And I sat there for almost an hour just watching them. And only one fish was caught. So I
Really?
said, they ain't moved in over here yet at all.
Yeah. Well, don't wait too long, Jody. You might want to go to the doctor or the ER or something if you think it's pneumonia. Pneumonia can be serious, man.
She has booty cooties.
You need steroid inhaler. Heck yeah, that's what I need too.
I need to go pick mine up. I ain't never picked mine up.
I don't know if the inhaler I got's a steroid or not. I don't think it is.
Speaking of inhaler,
Oh, I love it. Timing is everything. My knees sore. I gotta get back to doing my exercises regular. I've been slacking. Poultry antibodies to take, no prescription needed. Huh. Probably made by the same manufacturers, to be honest with you. Puff, puff, keep. Puff, puff, ash.
I'll be getting another doctor.
Yeah. Yeah. They might think that because that other stuff that's going around that it's viral, so they probably just figured that's what you had. You know what I mean? More than likely. You can get better doctors. Jody finally went viral. Text care. That's interesting. And your insurance approves it. That's very, very interesting. Now I do see mom does with her doctor. How does it work? Now she'll have 2 video calls, which is 2 different months, and then the third month she has to go in and see them. Which the third month she has to have her pump filled up anyway, so it works out pretty good. But they do the video call. They would do text. No way. Push, 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 straight, straight, straight. Oh. Here one night, told triage I had bronchitis. Doctor came in and wrote me a prescription. I was out the door. No way. My buddy had surgery, had hernia surgery, and 2 days later he was sick and just, running a fever and sick as all get out. Goes to the hospital here in Muncie, IU Medical, which is Ball Hospital, and they just become part of the IU Medical group or whatever. And he sit there from, I think he said 8 o'clock in the evening till 1 in the morning in the waiting room. And finally, him and his girlfriend was like, "Screw this, man!" And they got in the car and drove over to Anderson, 20 some miles away, and went to the ER there. And they looked at him and took him right in. Exactly. Yeah. You got. I had a girlfriend. My girlfriend I lived with in Noblesville before I moved back here. She took antibiotics all the time. I was like, you're screwing yourself out of the ability to have them work when you really need them to. And she'd sneeze and she'd call her doctor and get antibiotics. She'd had the same doctor since she was in high school. Yeah, that freaking $3,000 copay or deductible or whatever is crazy. Oh, you got a $9,500 deductible? That's not even insurance, man. That's
No, I
just
would
that's
get
just
different
like,
insurance.
yeah, all that is emergency care or something, hospital insurance right there. Then if it's that high, I did get the bill that they send to the VA for my knee replacement, $137,000.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, $137,000 for a knee replacement.
that titanium ball joint expensive, ain't it?
I guess it must be. Yeah, it had everything broke down in there. I read part of it. They charge for everything down to the amount of towels or whatever they use. It was pretty interesting to read the breakdown. And then the VA only give them, I forget how much, but it's based on the Medicare. Whatever Medicare pays is how the VA pay structure is.
Morning, Dave Bozarth.
Hey, Dave, good to see you, man.
Uh,
Yeah, it's only a little after 6. This morning's going to drag on. I can see already. I need to go mail my taxes in, but I have to wait till tomorrow, and I have no idea how much it's going to cost to send all 4 of them in. I'm going to send them registered mail too. Yep, it's a really good analogy there, Stonefly. I'm going to have to agree with you. That's why I like my buddy buys, beef locally, grass fed beef locally.
John's gonna have to downsize to a parakeet.
Yep, born free. Geez, I'm hard pressed to spend that much on myself. Doge needs to investigate that. Yep.
11 birds.
How many of them come in the regular house and not the enclosed patio that you got?
Yeah, I could go outside and listen to the birds all day for free.
my my big dog snoring.
I hear that, Jody.
Rudy. Rudy walks around the house. Hmm.
Mine had to stay go to the vet twice, which he goes all the time, but to stay at the vet one time it was $1,300 overnight. Then she had to stay 2 nights. It was 1,900. It's like, kid, whoa, this dog eat anything and won't die.
Rudy is a dick. Yeah, I've had dogs like that too, Rustic. I mean, they could eat anything. Rat poisoning, it wouldn't kill them. They'd be sick for a while, but they're going to pull through it.
Got a bird named Rudy.
Exactly like the $90,000 hammer.
They didn't do something about this dang bird. Rudy just bit me in the booty.
Yeah. So he's mama's bird then, and he just tolerates you being in his house.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
No. That's what it sounded like to me.
Like the $90,000 hammer. Oh goodness. I might have to take another nap before I do anything today.
Well, it's about like all the millions of dollars they sent condoms over to people in Iran so
Oh
they
yeah.
can get their goats.
Man, I'm telling you, dude. If then they need to keep going line by line and finding all this waste, because things like that get stuck on the back of bills that come up before Congress. It say it's an important bill, like something to do with healthcare or something, and they put them. They're called riders, and they put them on the back of these bills, and they ride on through, and you never hear about them. That's how there's so many of these crazy things where that money goes.
Yeah.
So the first thing they need to do is clean up the process and say, okay, from now on, there are all bills are standalone bills.
That's why you do your research, Jody. Ask the neighbors. I did pretty good yesterday, Dave. I brought home 75.
Oh, cool, Stonefly. Oh, heck yeah, 75. You kidding me? That's a bunch.
Yeah, but not. I mean, it's not. They're still not in there like they should be.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I just have one certain spot that I fish this time of year when they're not in there, and I can catch them.
I have moved fishing spots because I got tired of hearing the birds. No, you didn't. Are you kidding me?
Shoot, I love hearing the birds out there in the wild, man.
Mm-hmm. Like my woodpecker that starts up every morning back there in the spring, and usually takes off in the fall somewhere, I guess, because I don't hear him in the wintertime. I got tired of hearing the birds.
The coolest thing I've heard out there was fishing out there on the river, and about 4 eagles was flying around, and they were screeching. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Roosters never lasted long when I had chickens either. That could be. You got a point there, Mark.
Yeah.
Catfish Dave got his dag blasted dogs. Jody's got her dag blasted birds. Hey, River Rat. Good morning.
Oh man, how are you, brother? In the hospital again. Blood clots are back, and I might get to go home today. I hope, and I'm going to have to take some time off fishing for a while. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. All right, brother, man. Don't worry about the fishing part. You can still stay in touch with us here online, though.
I'll be thinking about your rat rod, man.
Where are your blood clots at, brother?
Buggy, guess what I did yesterday?
I give.
I was sitting there fishing and I went to throw back and I snagged my $100 rod and threw it out the river.
No, you didn't.
Yep. All I
That's
can do is watch it and the reel just float away.
oh, the hook didn't stay on it.
No,
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I tried to catch it. I throw it out across it. I slowly reel it back and all the hooks, every one of them hooks came just right over top of it. That did hook up. And I said, what the heck? All
No
I did was
kidding.
watch it. I
Boy,
watched it till it floated out of sight.
shame you didn't have a weighted treble hook that you could have cast over it and reeled back and it might have hooked it. Oh man, that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't
But
even know
yeah,
what
man, I was
to
like,
do.
oh my God, man, that's $100 rod.
Hmm. What are the odds of that happening, man?
Twice for me.
Really?
Yeah, I threw one. I snagged one and threw it out there about 9 years ago.
Hmm. No kidding.
It's I should know better, but I take two rods and I lay one here down to the side, and I
Yep.
should know better to take it and lay it over to this side because I'm always throwing this way.
Yep. That's unbelievable. $100 rod hooked it and it actually. Wow.
Yeah, I got it at Bass Pro. It was $100. I got it for bass fishing, and
Hey,
I figured, you know what?
Bozo.
I'll put this nice bait caster reel on there and for bass fishing, and then take it up there and see what I can do. See if I can catch skipjack on it. I think that'd be fun.
Hmm. Yep.
Whip out it went.
Stonefly said he had some kid do that to a $250 combo. Oh man.
Uh,
Depending on what kind of current it is and what time of year, there's a good chance I go swimming for a $250 ride.
get a $50 Whisker Seeker rod hog seeker with my discount code. Great rods. Yeah, but this one here I was using for skipjack. Henceforth, that's why I use cheap rods to skipjack fish.
Hmm.
If I lose them, it's not as heartbreaking.
Whisker Seekers makes really good rods, man. They make some with
Can't do that to
cork handles too.
Hmm. Well, the reel is if you had to pay for it, it's about $30 for the reel, but I want it free on Temu, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
and there's a daggone good reel on it, but the rod was like 100. By the time I paid tax, it was like 120.
Hmm.
Our rods cost about 150. Our reel 250. It's shallow here. What are you doing after it? Well, I might come across my mind, boy, to throw my rod down, dive off that point, and go get it. But it was in a real bad current sink.
Yep. Yep. Nope. You wouldn't, not without a life
Plus
jacket on
that,
that. You wouldn't have
plus
made it.
that water was cold. I
Yep.
come close. I thought, now better not. But oh man, I was like, any other day there'd have been 50 boats out there fishing. I could have flagged one down and said, hey, come here, come here, come here. Can you catch that rod right there for me? And
Yep.
they'll go get it. But nah, only one boat out. And it was sitting right down where that rod was floating right down to them. And before that rod got to them, they left.
Ah.
But it was at the dam. No way. Yep.
Yep. That current around there, you just use. There's no chance you can even mess around with it.
All you can do is sit there and watch it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got to pay more attention to what I'm doing when I'm sitting there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Stonefly roosters meet my mind.
Hmm.
We don't use radix and vanguards, both Shimano's.
Hmm.
Yeah, uh, that was the second time I've ever used that rod.
Hmm. Both Shimano's mark in your dreams. Hmm. Oh, I forgot to watch the news this morning. I probably should have done that. Stop lying like a liberal, Jody. Oh, that's harsh.
That's what I got on my Chase Jacks rod. I got a Shimano 4000 on it. I think that's what it is. I have two Stradics, love them.
What are they? Shimano Stradics? Is that what it is?
His father-in-law paid.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, because the kid. Yeah, yeah. Never mind. I remember now. You said the kid accidentally. Stradics. I got to Google them reels now. You got me curious.
I'm glad he paid for them because most of them would have said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Grabbed the kid and left.
Yeah.
I mailed 3 Warhouse Stradics back to Shimano. They did complete rebuilds for $35 each, like brand new.
Ooh, boy, you're right. They're proud of them. How about this Bandstall BR Belled Silver, $619?
I ain't giving that much for a reel.
Nope. I'll bet they real smooth, don't they? Hmm. This is the Shimano Stratic, a good reel. Overall, it's a nice reel that offers good performance at an affordable price point.
600 something dollars. I could buy at least 3 reels that are decent. For
Yeah,
10.
no, that's just a certain one. Most of them are about 199 in that range.
I still ain't paying that for a reel.
Yeah, like John them, it's a tool for their trade, man. They can write it off on their taxes.
Oh yeah.
But and you got to figure it's getting used every day almost, so you got to have something that's durable. It's a
Uh,
Shimano Stratic 2500S for $97. Oh, it's on eBay. Never mind. It's hard telling what it is.
but yeah, John said that they have great drag systems, just like Eric's closets.
I ain't seen Eric for a while. He must be mad at me or something. I don't know. He don't ever come up no more. But that's all right.
I ain't mad at you.
It doesn't matter.
We don't pay taxes. We work for tips. Say tips, John. Tips.
Yep. Cash is king. Static Real versus Banford. Which is worth your money? I think you said something about that a second ago. Vanguards, Vanford, same difference probably. Well, what's y'all's opinion? Are people getting dumber or not? I have some scientific statistics.
Some people are.
And we'll go through some of my stats I found. Just like anything, you can manipulate stats and numbers for your advantage.
I like that Shimano Sedona reels.
Yeah, I'm sure the IQ points go down dramatically during the few hours this is on. U.S. News and World Report study people are getting dumber. New research finds IQ scores have been decreasing for decades and the environment is to blame. That was the most funny one I had to come across. The environment is causing us to get stupider. Alrighty then. Quora.com. People are actually getting more stupid. It seems like there are a lot more stupid people in the world. Is the human race getting stupider when compared to previous centuries? You do the math. MIWI Institute. Are we getting dumber? In general, our research shows humans are likely getting dumber, with the problems being much more pronounced in the developing worlds. Scholars have for generations argued the fears expressed in works like Idiocracy are supported by empirical data. That's the one I was looking at. Scholars have for generations argued that the fears expressed in works like Idiocracy, that's the movie we talk about all the time, are supported by empirical data. Yeah, I think you're right, Mark. There was one I read about that. Is it's just exposed it. The people have always been stupid. The internet has just made it more evident. Let's see. Are employees getting dumber? A new study says yes, and here are 5 reasons why that could be. Ceiling effect suggests that intelligent gains were eventually plateaued due to improvements in nutrition, education, and test familiarity. Media exposure could contribute to lower scores, but the evidence is speculative and lacking in experimental research. Technology, yes, sir, may protect or enhance cognitive performance, such as increased in 3D rotation abilities due to something decrease in educating quality, or change in content may result in poor reasoning skills. Decrease in education quality or change in content might result in poor reasoning. Changing content meaning the curriculum that they use. That makes perfect sense to me. Society's changing values might prioritize visual. Oh, wait, we got to read this one. I got to put this one on dictionary.com and get it pronounced, because I have no idea what this word is. We got to find out. We can't just, you know what I mean? So hold on, educational break.
Sound it out, Boogie.
Yeah, no, I tried. It wasn't going to happen. Oh, I ain't signing up for shit. Fuck you. There's a million dictionaries out there, pal.
Bug and Rusty do remind me of the movie Dumb and Dumber. You want to hear the most annoying sound?
Yeah, exactly.
Visuospatial. Visuospatial. Visuospatial.
Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Visual spatial. There we go. Society's changing values might prioritize visual spatial abilities over reasoning skills. Let's see. Are people getting stupider? Some researchers think so, but not for reasons many believe. In Dubai, populations are getting stupider, but while some believe it is because intelligent people are having fewer children, a new report suggests a far simpler and somewhat less controversial explanation. People are getting older. Nah. Reason why Americans have become uniquely stupid. I like that already. In a recent essay in The Atlantic, Haddett wrote that it was not Americans who were getting stupid as individuals, rather the USA's institutions. Is laying the blame squarely on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I agree. Which actually, like Mark said, they're not actually getting stupider. You're just getting exposed to the more stupid people. From the Hill, quality liberal publication. Plummeting test scores in America getting dumber might be the least of our problems. The dumbing down of academic standards is endangering the future of our children and an entire American workforce. Even as this occurs, state school administrators and panels continue to lower the standards for high school graduation. Ding, 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 ding. That's the one. Shift from reading to consuming video content may have diminished humans' intelligence, research finds. Captain Stupider was on the Love Boat. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Human intellect abilities such as reasoning and problem solving are diminishing, possibly due to increased exposure to visual media. The Financial Times has reported human intellectual capabilities such as critical thinking have also been impacted by generative AI. According to recent research, no, AI has not been around long enough to influence it, I don't think. That was by Microsoft and Carnegie Mellon University. Intelligence from the Economic Podcast. Minds blown. We are getting dumber. Many adults perform worse in tests of literacy and numeracy than the average 10-year-old. The results have worsened in the past decade. Our brains are rotting. From Nick Trigala. Are people getting dumber? A recent study found American IQ scores declined between 2006 and 2018. The first marked decrease since they were recorded from the mid-20th century to the 21st century. Average IQ steadily increased, which is a shock and a phenomenon known as the Flynn effect. It's still unknown what caused the recent scores to decrease and if the decline will continue.
Well, that's all cell phones.
Yep. Let's see. Americans are proud to be getting dumber. Des Moines Register. We're just doomed to get dumber and dumber until the flow chart of human intelligence looks like the ascent of man drawn in reverse. The bigger problem is we're proud of not knowing things. Americans have reached a point where ignorance, especially of any public policy issue, is an actual virtue. No, it isn't. Are we getting dumber? Maybe scientists say. This is brought to you by that liberal publication or liberal organization, NPR. A provocative new study published in Trends in Genetics suggests that human intelligence has been slowly deteriorating since society moved away from hunter-gatherer lifestyles. Okay. Why the past 10 years of American life have been uniquely stupid. They got stupider en masse because of social media. I agree 100%. And this is a kind of a comic one. People be getting dumber. The American Spectre. Something stupid this way comes. A study by 2 Norwegians show a decline in IQ, a reverse of the Flynn effect, which we discussed the Flynn effect up here earlier. That was the increase in the increase in IQ was the Flynn effect was an increase. A reversal of the Flynn effect, which witness scores on intelligent measuring tests consistently increased for much of the 20th century. If we were smarter, we would know that we are dumb. And that's all my homework I done yesterday. So yes, people are getting stupider. They have statistics to prove it.
Yep, springs in
And
the
I
air,
love all
they're
the
gonna start
visual.
laying more eggs.
Do what?
The springs in the air, they're gonna start laying more eggs.
Oh yeah. Stupider is stupid is a stupid word. Yes, it is. Love all the visual information I received at the Rising Sun Strip Club in the 80s. I agree. Visual stimulation is always helpful. And now we're back to eggs. This chat, the course of this chat also proves the theory. Yeah, my neighbor's putting getting chickens this spring. He built the coop last fall. I can't wait.
Yeah, but John, your mom, about 2 minutes later, she forgot what she said.
She looked at you and said, "Who are you? Get out of here." Do I know you? But I always wondered if I was the only one that thought people were getting stupider, but I'm not.
Your mom also said she never had kids. uh,
Or got married. Huh. The front man for the Black Eyed Peas, Will I Am, invested early in Tesla, Twitter, and OpenAI. Yeah, he hit on it. Someone he had a good investment counselor or whatever they're called. Oh goodness, what time is it? 6:45. I can see I'm not going to last long today.
and it's supposed to be 70 degrees today, but the wind's supposed to be between 25 and 30 mile an hour.
I just want to outlive her. Yep. Price of gold's $2,900. No kidding. I know I had a gold cougar in, I don't know, it's been 15, 16 years ago probably, but I sold it at, I don't know, like 16 or 1700 and thought I was doing good. $2,900. Wow. That's make you wish you had a couple pounds of gold, doesn't it?
Yeah, what's bad is you take 2 pure gold rings in and make an ounce, and you won't get that much.
You will if you melt the rings down into a big chunk of gold. Yeah, the gold I had was a gold cougar, South African cougar or whatever, and it was pure gold. Wish I had it now. $2,900. I'd be selling that today. All right. What's everybody got on the plans for today? Yeah, exactly, Stonefly. The carat of gold they are, where that cougar in was, like real gold.
Where said he
Fishing.
go fishing?
Mark's fishing. I might be fishing. Just trying to figure out where I want to go is the question. Going to donkey land, so we gonna go catching big ones too. Donkeys. They gonna go catch some donkeys.
Stonefly said ticks are bad. I'm not going into my ponds.
Really? Yeah, tuck your socks in, tuck your pants in your socks, and you'll be all right. Do a
Spray some
thorough,
down, come off. And there you go.
do a thorough body search when you get done.
I have a nervous tick. You are a nervous tick.
Oh, I do too, John. Uh-oh. Experts think this could be like buying Amazon at 70 cents a share. Looks like it's an ad. What up a little bit, huh? What you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I got into some of those. I had to take my pocket knife and scrape around my ankles to get them off. Little bitty thing, little bitty dirt dots.
Yeah. In the army, we used to have these things that went around, but between your ankle and your calf, and had a little rubber like cord thing, and I forget what they called it, but you put it around your thing, and then you tuck your pants up in it, and I don't even remember why we done it now, to be honest with you, but it was just part of the uniform then. What's the matter, buddy, huh? No, I'm going away. Quit popping up. Experts think this could be like buying them.
What we call Hearts 3-1 fleet collars. Those things don't work. I used to have them on my dog, and them jokers would get up under and camp under that thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah, like what y'all are living underneath the damn collar. After many delays, Starliner launches, and it has docked at the space station. They're already back, aren't they? That's an old headline.
Morning, Nubby. I got to package my skipjack this morning. Right now, they're under a bunch of ice. You hit by a Lone Star ticket because to red meat.
I was wondering that if I came over to skipjack fishing, I don't want to keep a whole bunch. I only want to keep maybe 10 or 11. And so I guess I just get a cooler and have ice in the bottom of it or whatever, and put some in and then put ice on top of them.
Yeah, you can do that. And to keep them from getting soggy, you can put them in the size you're wanting. You can put them in like a 1 gallon Ziploc bag and just pack it around ice around them, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
No, they're expected back today.
Who's expected back?
The astronauts, I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if they were back yet or not. I know they docked and
Shut up, Eric.
Eric, you gonna come up today or what? You want? I don't know. I'll send you the link. You decide. It's all on you.
Yeah, I seen the yesterday. I seen the news where the 4 made it to the station, and they're supposed to be bringing the 2 back today.
And they say after being in weightlessness so long that it's kind of tough when you come back at first. Hmm.
Yeah, I seen her hair. Yeah, that woman's hair ain't never gonna be the same. Yeah, I seen the picture.
Well, an albino Doberman pincher. That's interesting.
What kind of real rod was that again, Rusty? Bass Pro. $100 something for that rod. Never to be seen again. I miss my rod.
The heck? I don't know about that. Hmm.
Locking it. I'll ask you.
I think feeling gravity at first is going to be tough. Everything sags back where it was.
Yeah, no doubt. Hmm. Oh, that's what. Never mind, you airhead. Hmm. Hmm. All right, Eric, you gonna come up? If no, I'm gonna delete my post. Gravity is a mofo. That's true.
He said, Rusty, got no Chad is your hero, but don't have to throw rods in like him.
I think it was part of the worshiping ceremony.
Hey, I guess we just got to keep the tradition going. Somebody's got to throw a rod in every year.
Yeah, I don't want to be throwing a rod in every year.
It just gets me how that hooked that rod. There was no line on it because I broke the line off of it. And I was sitting there. How in the world did it hook that? If it hooked it in the eye and then it hit the water, how the heck did that come out of the?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Oh,
Self
shoot.
never fishing a boat rustic. He might have hooks flying everywhere when he casts.
Hey, dog, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, more Tim. Man, oh man.
Okay, Stonefly. Thanks for stopping in, brother. I'll probably end this early today because I am definitely dragging.
All right, take it easy, Stonefly. Yeah, that. Hey, Eric, where's Ohio State playing this weekend?
Oh, no, that's harsh. That is harsh right there now. Goodness gracious. Mm.
Yeah, that's a tradition I didn't want to get involved in either.
What's that?
Throwing a rod in the river.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to have to pass on that one. Mhm. Yeah, that's the part when I ask is how did it come unhooked?
Yeah. I have no idea.
What about me there, Mr. Dog? I'm good today. You missed our study on whether people are getting stupider or not.
Basketball.
Hear about basketball overpaid people. And nobody more overpaid than baseball players. You kidding me? Relief pitcher makes $350 million, comes in once or twice a week and throws 10, 15 pitches. Yeah. Oh, Indiana. Yeah. Indiana's in transition, man. Coach is gone this year. He's done. Uh, I don't know what Indiana needs to do.
This is Buggy's County sheep, broke back Buggy.
I don't know nothing about broke back and counting sheep has to do with each other, but I suppose there's a correlation there that I don't know about. Hmm. Yeah, but you know you never hear anyone say anything about baseball players being overpaid. But compared to say a running back in the NFL whose career is way shorter than a baseball player's career, and he makes a tenth of what a baseball player makes. Ah, okay, I get the connection there. Sheep herders and fudge packers. That's hilarious.
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
I don't know. I've never seen the show before. I don't know. Hmm.
That's a stupid question. We don't know answer.
Hey, Eric, you missed my study that I'd done, and I printed out some scientific study thing. See if I can find it for you. Let's see here.
Hey, there's Mark. I gotta go make some more coffee.
Which one was that?
Hershey
See if I
Highway.
can find it. It actually said something along them lines. There we go. Says the MIWI Institute. Are we getting dumber? In general, our research shows that humans are likely getting dumber, with the problem being much more pronounced in the developing worlds. Scholars have for generations argued that the fears expressed in works like Idiocracy are supported by empirical data.
Well, that's where you begin.
So the fears expressed in the idea of the movie Idiocracy are supported by data. We all know people was getting dumber. We just didn't want to admit it. Definitely not for consumption by everybody in chat. The Hershey Highway song. Morning, Roger. How are you, buddy? Tell me you're going fishing. Yeah, I was wishing to. I don't know. I might go later. We'll see. But I'm thinking about shutting this down at 7:30 because there's only 11 people in here, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm lazy and I'm tired. And then it's not even daylight yet. Well, it's just starting to lighten up back there in the horizon. So if I miss that sunrise by going back to bed, I'll be able to watch the sun set. I don't know why. For some reason, yesterday I thought it was Tuesday and I was looking for Roger. And I wasn't going to find him, naturally. Wicked black object shooting up over the horizon. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Like UFOs. A lot of really interesting stuff been in the evening skies recently. Huh. I don't know, dude. I don't know about the quality of your video. There it is. Spawn Stars, The Wild Secrets of Catfish Reproduction. So we're going to learn the come on lines from the male catfish to the female catfish. There are several factors that go into play when growing 100-pound catfish. It's not a blanket answer. Very good, very good. I agree.
Should be repealed. That is the law of the land right now. That you have layers in which.
There we go. Little guy, what you doing? I hear you in there. Okay, bud.
Hey, there's Roger. Morning, Roger.
Yeah, we're talking about his show tonight. Should be a good one. Oh, well, I can do away with our people getting dumber notes now. I can go ahead and delete them later. What was I just thinking about that? But I hate when that happens. I was just thinking about something, and I sat down here, and I went blank. Damn it. Really? You know, watch the kids while she goes out to party. Yeah, no wonder bass hit so hard and aggressively. They're pissed off.
That's crazy how many
Huh.
eggs a day for Japan instead of jumping on bandwagon about bitching and screaming about conservation. I decided to share some facts and let people make their own decisions.
Yep, that's a good way to go. Here's what the stats say. Now you use whatever you think is right. That's sad. Let's see what it says.
The only problem with that is there'll still be a bunch of people out there, they don't care. They keep everything they catch.
Yeah.
Mark C, good morning. It's a new name. Mark C. Welcome in.
Mark, how you doing, buddy? What do you think, Mark? Good to see you, man. Let me get back to the thing there. Oh, There it is. That's what I was looking for. Oh. Where that audio came from. Over the rainbow, life.
Sleepy just woke up. I did too a little while ago.
Me too at 4:35-ish, thereabouts. I think it was. I don't remember. But little guy was not the culprit. My alarm was today. I must have forgot to turn it off. I can tell you right now, had that alarm not went off, there's a good chance we wouldn't be sitting here right now. But after I got up and let the dogs out and stuff, it's like, well, you might as well do a live. You're awake. Until now, I'm not so sure. Well, sleepy still, just woke up. Yep, me too, man. It takes me about a half a day to wake up, though. I'm old. I wonder if the park office is even, or if the gate is even open at the state park. What month is this? March. I don't think I may go Blue River and go catfishing. Come think of it, I don't think the gate is open yet as far as people sitting there taking money.
Tell Roger that I brought home 75 skipjack yesterday, Roger. They're still not in there though.
Dennis Stone, 2 hours of sleep before a 10-hour shift. This is going to be fun. Morning, everyone. Driving and can't chat. Dennis Stone, be careful today. Don't do nothing stupid. Everything you do today, you should be in like half speed. That way you don't mess yourself up or nothing.
Yeah, morning there, Danny.
Mm-hmm. What was it I was going to... that makes me mad.
That was from a week before. I haven't dropped a video on this one right here. I've caught bigger skipjack this time and quite a few of them, but they're still. I sat there after I left where I was fishing at. I went and I sat there about an hour and watched these bunch of people down the side fishing. No, in an hour's time, I only seen one person catch one. They had while I was there, they had 7 gates open, and when I left, they had 14 of them open.
Damn.
And that water had come up so fast it run me out of my spot. And I said, I'm gone.
Damn, yeah, I bet. When you can see the water coming up that quick, they're probably going to stop it anyway.
There said, did you catch something else? Yeah, sunburn.
Sunburn. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Hey, I got a video now. I video record myself catching some of them, but I still didn't see no bait down beside the current side. But on where I was fishing at, there was a calm side. There was a few minnows in there, and stripers was chasing them. Man, they were letting the water out yesterday. My goodness, they let the water out.
Well, I wonder if it's because all the rain we had and stuff starting to flow down that way. Now, I know my little river up here's up and flowing. Man, it almost looks like a river right now.
Yeah, I threw out. Yeah, that's right, Eric. I threw out there and I had something hit and something hit the other one and I had a big skipjack on the bottom and I snagged a shad on top.
Nice.
Pretty good size shad. It's about that long.
Heck yeah, that's a
Catfish hammer. Good morning. But yeah, they're still not in there. They're still going to be out for a while. I'll fish in the pond when I get back.
I may keep a couple bluegill today if I can. Or no, I'm going catfishing. Never mind. I ain't got no bait to go bluegill fishing. I got catfish and carp bait, and I can fish for both at Blue River. Diaz, Arkansas, extreme EF4 plus tornado damage, deadly. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, I didn't even fish up by the dam. Man, there wasn't nothing up there.
Wow, that whole place is level. Goodness gracious. Tornadoes are nasty, man. They don't play.
I guess Roger left.
Yeah, you might have.
But we're supposed to get
Catfish,
rain.
Hammer, and Models. How are you, buddy?
Supposed to get rain this weekend, so I'll be up there trying again. Go up one day next week to see what they're doing.
And I've had all the rain I need.
I watched a boat yesterday that was downriver. They was in a seam, and they was casting for them, but I didn't see them pull up any.
Oh, man. Fish not always damn. It would be feasible to think that you could find them slightly downriver on the current seams. I like it.
But I went
Sounds
back
logical to me.
that last week had that V seam. Well, part of that this side was gone because the water come up so high. And but when I first got there, it was so foggy you couldn't even see it. I mean, you couldn't even see 10 feet out. And I was catching some, and then it got to where I had to fish this side of the seam, catch them, this side of the seam, catch them. And then there at the end, the water started coming so fast, I was throwing out there in the main river and letting it float, and bam, pulling them out. Miles down river. Possibility, because the bait fish hasn't even moved in there yet. That's what's weird.
Yeah. And they're going to follow the bait fish in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they come in there to feed and spawn.
Over the rainbow. Notify me. There we go. Now I got muskrats and
But I did manage to catch them, some big ones. And like I said, that while I was there, and while I was there, the water came up like 5 feet. It was coming up. It's the circle of life. If you say so, Eddie.
It's the circle of life, the way Mother Nature intended it to be. The strong will eat the weak will just die. Nothing you can do about it. What time is it? Okay, we're good. That's not what I wanted. There it is. That's what I wanted to do. Mm. The most beautiful Earth video you will ever see. Kill the audio, then let's see. Filmed in 4K HDR 60 FPS, whatever that means. Damn, it almost looks 3D.
Yeah, so was the sunflower.
Where is that at, I wonder? The lines of waves rolling in. I know this.
Hey, there's the Benoit ladies. Good morning.
Good morning, Benoit ladies. Uh-oh, sun's getting ready to come up, I think. Yeah, we still got 10 minutes or so.
Good morning, though. Head to the fishing hole. On a Tuesday.
Heck yeah. Good job, ladies. Must be nice.
Yeah, I agree with Roger. Get them, get them, get them.
What are you guys going fishing for, ladies? Didn't you say walleye or something last night? You was going to go walleye fishing today? Over the rainbow, life is something or another, with flying monkeys and evil witches.
Going
Yep,
for the
going for
walleye.
walleye today. The walleye run is on in Ohio. Heck yeah. Dinner time, man.
The sun's trying to come up. Well, I tell you what, catching up for all of us. Walleye's good eating.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, that one I have in that picture there, had I known, man, I'd have had that for dinner that night. I just didn't know the regulations and I didn't want to get a ticket. Democrats panic as mass exodus from the cities. Well, yeah, nobody can afford to live in them anymore. Never fished the walleye run. Huh. I know. I remember coming by a river in Wisconsin one time, come across this little spillway thing. It was in the middle of town. And on the downside of that spillway, there had to be 40 boats. 40, all of them just right in there. And I was trying to figure out what was running that they were all in there catching. To this day, I have no idea what it was, but there were boats they were all right next to each other even. So evidently there was plenty of fish to go around.
What time of year was it?
I'm thinking it might have been spring.
They've been crappie.
Oh no, there were way too. I mean, this is like there's a spillway, okay? Water rushing off the spillway and then, flowing out. And there was probably 40 boats there.
Probably stripers.
That might have been that, or it could have been walleye too, now that I think about it.
I don't do well crowded next to a bunch of people.
Morning, Chadwick. Yeah, I'm with you, Muskrat. Believe me, I'm 100% with you on that.
And that's why I go skipjack fish through the week.
Yep.
There's people there, but not like they are the weekends.
Yep. Have some stranger walk up next to you and fish. But come on, man.
I don't mind that as much as they, instead of throwing upriver like everybody else does, they want to throw it straight out right in front of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you tangle their lines all the time. I'm like, come on, man.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. My scar's itching today. It means it's healing. It's almost completely done. Just got one little spot that ain't completely healed yet. Yeah, I don't. There's so many rude people these days, it seems like to me, man. I mean, I never, years ago, no one would ever walked up, or pulled up like my bank fishing spot out the place where I catch carp at the reservoir. Years ago, nobody would ever pulled in there and because it's not that big of an area to fish, and walked up and started fishing. It would have never happened back then.
Chad in here? I must have missed him. Morning, Chad.
Yeah, he's right up there, 728. But I had someone do it out the reservoir one day, and then I'm like you. I have my lines cast, the center one straight out, the right one down to the right, and the left one out to the left. And sure enough, he cast across my left line, and he hooked my line. Thought he had a fish. I was like, "Hold on a minute, you hooked my line. You think so?" No, I know. So my pole's bouncing around everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you probably need to go fish down that way or something. Not right here. I'm casted out there. It could just be me getting old and not having any patience too.
No, it's happened to everybody. I've been out fishing, nobody there for hours. Got my poles lined out. I want them stowed out there different spots. Somebody come up, go 10 feet from me and throw right down the river, right across my lines.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, you see me set here. You see my lines right there.
Yep. And if you paid any attention, you would see the angles my lines are going out and you would know where they're going.
Yeah. Mark said, what the heck? It's getting colder. It dropped 4 degrees since I got up. It's dropped here too. It was 56. Now it's 50.
I don't know.
That's the way it is before the sun comes up.
Yeah, I don't think mine dropped that much. It's 43. I can't remember what it was when I first came in, but it's starting to.
Yeah, Rod, I agree to that.
At 8 a.m., it's starting on the upswing. All the way up to 54 at 11 o'clock. That's cool.
Wow.
Hey, Ernie, how you doing, man?
I might have to tag along with you guys sometimes if you or Arlen Too far for me to drive to try to find spots that won't put me in jail. Dang, Roger. You had your coffee yet?
What are you talking about, Roger?
Tag
Up,
along probably would have been water ladies to go
yeah,
out.
that's what I was gonna say. Up in the Bay Area, up there. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd definitely be one that you wanted to have
Yeah,
someone that knew the place take you up there.
yeah, Roger, you're right. Today's topic was stupid people. uh,
We'll have to add you to the statistics, man. Hmm. What's for breakfast, Ernie Brown?
like I told that one old boy, I said, you don't cross my line one more time. I think I'm gonna cut your crap when I reel in. He took
Exactly.
my line and I hung it and I reeled it in. I cut his stuff and I just let the line fall. Put his tackle
Yeah.
in my box. That pole sat there for, oh man, I know over an hour. He never even touched it. Then when he went to reel it in, and he seen the slack in the line, and he went to reel it in. There was nothing on it. I just looked at him and smiled. I said, I told you I don't cut that. I'm tired of trying to sit there for 20 minutes to untangle the mess.
Yep.
Buggy, watch the link I just text you.
Yeah, well.
Yep, that happened to Roger down there. Old boy reeled in this line and cut it. Yeah, most normally, when you're skipjack fishing, there's a lot of people. You go to catch somebody's line, and normally you just untangle it, throw it back to the water, go back to fishing. But you do get those some down there that just cut your line, and he kept Roger's stuff too. He would bring it back to him. He kept it.
Really?
Yeah,
I've done that once.
Roger said he just kept my. So go get it.
I was catfishing in a little lake over in Anderson, and these guys were, I don't know what they were trolling for. They said walleye, but I don't think there's any walleye in that little lake. And I told them, I said, be careful. I got lines out there. Okay, we're not going, we're out here pretty far. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I got lines out there where you're going. Oh, okay. It was a pretty good cast out there from where I was to them. And sure enough, they hooked my line. And I was like, are you kidding me? I just warned you guys about this. And so I started reeling in slack. And I said, trip your reel so to kind of stop. First off, stop your boat, trip your reel, and let me reel it to me. And I done what I cut the line and I threw his little lure down on the ground. I'm thinking, hey, y'all can come back and get that later when I ain't here. Now, had the guy been cordial with me from the jump, it would have been no problem. I'd have just untangled everything and walked over and threw it in the water for him. But watch it, it is safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are looking to have the ultimate fishing experience in Florida, look no further than small water charters.
Yeah, what gets me is when you sit there skipjack fishing, everybody's throwing up river and timing their throws just right so they don't get tangled up. You get this moron walk down here, he'll throw straight out.
Gentlemen, if you guys are looking to have
tangle your line, you untangle it so you have to watch him like a hawk and
Look no further than small
go
water.
right in behind him, and then you pull in 2 or 3, and he's looking at you like, "Why are you catching him? I'm not, because you're an idiot."
I'm not going to tell you now get away from me because you're too close. Which is what I might have said to him. Well, if you weren't fishing so close to me, you'd probably catch one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty cool. I forgot it. There it goes. Okay, I got my notes sent that I needed to send. Oh, I'm stiff today for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, it only looks like we got about, maybe 4 or 5 minutes. That sun will be picking up. It's getting close. We got to watch the sunrise every day, don't we, Tilly Billy? She's like, no, I'm sleeping. You can watch it. I'm be laying right here sleeping.
Yeah, Benoit. That's why I go through the week, because I don't mind the people. It's just there's just too many up there that they're not casting right. No matter how much you tell them or how many times you tell them, they don't get it. But then you got some that if they see you pull them out of a certain spot, here they come running right down the other side of you and start casting into it.
No kidding. See, now I couldn't do that because I'd get mad and say, dude, make the fuck out of here, dude. The hell you think you are? And then there'd be a big hassle and we'd be screaming
Yeah.
at each other and it just wouldn't be worth it.
It's like the only time I go up there on the weekend is if I'm meeting somebody up there to
Hmm.
fish. That's the only time. Rest time, I find it's just better to go up there through the week.
Yeah. Till early on a weekday, there aren't going to be that many people there. I agree. That's why if I try shore spots, we go during the week. I hate dealing with stupid people as well. Yep, me too, man. I can't take them. I literally just will. I can't handle it these days. I'm getting old. I'm going to be a horrible old man when I'm in my 70s, man. I can see it already. There you go, Ronnie. I got to start watching the tutorials on my software. I think it was like 12 videos or something like that, it said. Mm-hmm. Heck, you
You
all
ain't got
go
that port
there.
stud yet.
Well, heck no, you got to sit there and think about it for a little bit before you get started. And then after you get started, you got to work a little bit and stop and make sure you're doing it right. So you might as well sit back, have another cup of coffee, and, look at it for a while.
and a week later get back on it.
Exactly. You know, try some of that magic like Shazam, you're fixed. And it never works, but one of these days it might. You never know when your superpowers are going to come in.
I was driving home, Roger, yesterday, and I left there and it's like rush hour.
Hmm.
Man, people driving 80 mile an hour down through there. I was running about 74, and I was watching them, and they were weaving in between them vehicles, not using their turn signals, nothing like that. People slamming on their brakes when they get in front of them. I'm like, oh my God, these people crazy. What's wrong with people over here in Kentucky?
Yeah, you know, Muskrat, that's a good topic. I'll do some research on it so I got something to read about it, and then we'll do that topic one day.
Jody's back. I'm so old, man. I'm come go. That's why I like my boat. I had a bunch of Asian men run out of spot bank fishing for skipjack.
Shoot, I looked over at him and said, "You remember Hiroshima? Get the hell out of here."
I'm
Yeah,
always
me
told
too,
them,
Muskrat. I'm usually courteous to him.
they're bigger than I am. I'm going to be courteous to them.
Yep. If he wants to come over, he's coming over. There ain't a lot you can do about it. It just seems like people, especially like you're talking about driving, people just fly off the handle, man. It's like, oh, chill out, dude. It's not, it was an accident. I made a mistake. I said, I'm sorry. What more do you want? My firstborn child and my retirement.
I first catch skipjack in my boat. The coolers are right there with me. I don't have to hike them to put them away. And I don't have to deal with that as many people. Yep. Well, I know a spot right now. I've had a boat with a spot lock. You can probably sit there and pile them up. Have some off the back of the boat. The rod holders, just let them dangle in the water. Have one you cast it out across this certain seam, and you can probably pull them in.
I prefer to catch skipjack in my boat. The coolers, yeah, that don't have to hike to put them away, and I don't have to deal with that many people. Yep.
Yep, lazy rig. Like Jody does. Jody just throws them out the back, let them sit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand your point, Jody, on that for sure. Yeah, I can understand that entirely.
Yep.
Show ends at 8. I was going to end it at 7:30, but I passed that up. So
Yep. Jody says, I cast also.
yeah,
Yeah, I watched you.
I cast also. See, I seen you casted before. You cast good.
Jody knows how to catch paint. I seen her do it.
Other people's paint too.
I've caught walleye on that lazy rig. And like I said, that one spot where I've been catching them, they if you had a boat to set off in that current seam off to the side that had good spot lock, hold you in place for a while. Probably catch some, but I don't know how long your spot lock will hang up. Bass. And she shares bait. That video Jackie just made got like 15,000 views of them guys throwing us white bass last year. It was hilarious.
So you can use white bass here for bait, cut bait.
Yeah, can't hear.
Really?
Nope.
Isn't that weird?
Considered a panfish. You can't use no panfish.
Really, a white bass considered a panfish? Huh? That's weird. They get big, some of them. Oh, there she
We can
comes.
use bluegill, but we cannot use them if they're over 4.5 inches. I think 4 or 5.
Huh? There comes the sun, baby. Heck yeah. Good morning, Earth. Wake up.
Hey, it's lightened up here. Woohoo! Yeah, Missouri don't consider bluegill a panfish.
I got the sunrise today. Now I got a big red spot in my eye. I can't see nothing. Dag nabbit. I don't know why I done that, but I like to watch it. And when I watch it, I watch it. Heck, the walleye I caught was on a catfish rig on the bottom with night crawler. Or no, it was a piece of cut bait. I'm sorry.
So say night crawler is good for catching walleye.
And I take it back. I think it was a piece of cut. It had to be white. No, it was bluegill. I think. I think I had some bluegill in the freezer. Now, what time is it? 7:52.
Just think last Tuesday a 61 pounder was caught on Russia's channel. Yep. On the multi-species live. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Remember Chris caught that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. You just think last Tuesday. Oh yeah, we just seen that one. All right. It's getting close enough for me. I think I'm gonna shut this down. I'm tired. I need to go lay down. got up too early. Man, I still got the sunspot in my eye. I wonder how long that's gonna last. It felt like an arc welding flash. Oh man, it's gonna be a nice day today. If I was smart, I'd just get up and go outside and walk around and it'd wake me up maybe. Oh, I was thinking something. No, I can't remember. I'm telling you, I got brain damage, man. You know what was caught today, Jody? Cuties. Cooties. Never mind, caught Jody's cooties. Cuties. I think you meant cuties and not cooties, so well played. Oh, woodpecker's up. Sun comes up, the woodpecker starts in, man. He don't play. Let's see if you can hear him. I'll open the door a little bit. Can you hear him? No, little guy, just let a little bit of air in, buddy, so calm down. Yeah, I'll watch that here, John, as soon as I shut this down. Did you hear the woodpecker, buddy? Yeah. You want to go take a nap with me, huh? Yeah, you go take a nap. Got your sleepy face on. He's got his sleepy face on, Dad. Yeah, I think so. Huh? Yeah, that's my buddy right there. Yes, he is. He's a good guy when he's asleep. He just don't sleep enough. Oh, excuse me. All right, Ernie, that's cool. Go live. That'll definitely work. And for me and everybody involved, well, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody hanging out this morning. I'm just not worth a darn. So, like I said, I wouldn't, had the dog not woke me up, I probably wouldn't have been up. But I figured if I was up, I'd go ahead and, do a live. Had to fry eggs to go with the bread, but egg yolk busted, so breakfast sucks. Oh yeah, man, I'm with you. That's when I scrambled up, let it cool, and feed it to the dogs, and cooked me a couple new ones.
Huh.
All right, Mark. See you stop in tomorrow, buddy. We usually start about 5 or so and go till 8. Sometimes we go to 9 or 10. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I just ain't feeling it today. You know what I'm saying? So I did have we did do our topic about dumb people in my notes I studied or I made yesterday. So it was in it was educational today, so then they can't say nothing about my content. Oh no, that was educational, sir. Boy, there's no need to block me or suspend me from YouTube. Yeah, granted, there may have been a few F-bombs dropped here and there, but that was them on the thing, not me. It was, all right, man. I was trying to stall till exactly 8, but screw it. I'm out here. See you guys.
See everybody.